you guys last game had a few minor adventures that led up to effectively like trying to determine what's happening in Grailhund Manor. Um, you saved a knight who was attempting to protect one of your friends, Volo, from a group of Zentarim thugs who waylaid them in an alleyway. These thugs were after Volo and sort of sidetracked from their main mission, which was to support and help Erstal Floxen at Grelhund Manor. Based on the information you gained from them, you decided to go to the manor and determine what was happening. So you find yourselves in the courtyard in battle with Herv, the groundskeeper, and his two shadow mastiffs, monstrous beings of shadow that are clearly some sort of undead, effectively. Um, and I will bring us to
Oh yeah, that's right. And Harry got bit and wants to sue them.
yes. And you are a little low on strength right now, in particular, is my understanding.
Yeah, that as well.
You're the mailman and you got bit?
You're gonna find a
Yeah,
good personal injury lawyer.
I. Hmm, I'm a detective. Was that also a lawyer back in the day?
All right, so at the top of the turn order, we actually start the round in combat with Alistair.
All right. Well, I think I will. So these are the two dogs like um attacking Victor currently?
Yes, they are engaged with Victor. They actually don't know you're there, so you are not part. Like, if you were to move, you would not be within their range of attack of opportunity right away.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna go for the one closest to me.
Okay.
Try to slash him up with my rapier. With a 15.
That is a hit.
All right. 11 plus the snake.
Describe your kill.
17.
Nice.
Alistair pops out from behind a tree, quickly unsheaths his rapier, poke, 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 and then quickly back in the sheath. And then the dog disappears. Alistair
Pooh.
smirks, looks to Victor, puts
And
his rapier over his shoulder.
it really does disappear. It like vanishes in what is effectively like a poof of like shadowy mist. Um, and you can see that Herv no gives like a terrible cry and shout, and is clearly enraged by what has occurred. Um, would you like to move? Take a bonus action?
um, I suppose I will. I'll just go over here and just be like, "You good, mate?" Just like shouting over to Harry.
Oh, he bit me! Stop him!
Yeah, we'll get him. I'll just go back over here by the tree. Should be
Okay.
all my movement.
Okay. Let's see. That brings us to Earth. What would you like to do?
I'm still hiccuping.
I'm sorry, man.
Oh, it's fine. uh,
Ugh.
gnarly.
Lots of bodily noises happening right now on this call.
It's the dominoes.
No, it was Domino's. I'm gonna probably shit my pants later, but hopefully I'll be able to make it to the break.
All right. I open this door.
Oh, okay. So you're going to open that door, which will lead into a pretty big room that is effectively a dormitory. And just removing it for you. So you open the door into this room, and it is effectively a dormitory. It, how do I describe this? Kitchen. G4. This is described as a guard barracks. One-story stone building. It is attached to the manor, but not directly. So there are no doors except for one in this room. And there's a door here to the north, and then there's a door to the northwest into like a side room. There are no people in this room at this time.
Oh, those are bunk beds, huh?
Yes. Each set of bunk beds comes with a pair of footlockers containing, you can see like one of them's open and it looks like clothes, maybe personal items and effects. There's a table at the end. Otherwise, there's nothing overly descriptive about this room at this time. And you want to open that door?
Yep.
Okay.
Let us see what is within inside.
I gotta say, I'm kind of impressed you can do the voice like that right now with the hiccups. All right. Inside this room is what is effectively an empty armory. There are multiple weapon racks, empty and devoid of weapons, and there are a bunch of practice mannequins. The sort of thing that you might set up in the yard to strike at.
Okay. I guess that's my turn.
Okay. That brings us to that shadow is dead. One of the other shadows. This shadow will attack Victor. And let's see. I rolled an 11. Does that hit Victor?
That does not hit.
Okay. So that's its entire attack. It is going to try to get around you to this side, but it doesn't leave your range. And that will be its full turn, I believe. Yeah, that's its full turn. That brings us to Volknar. What would you like to do?
So I'm like looking at my movement. Is that going to be in range?
You can get, yeah, you can. So if you go from like the edge of your character, you can get there. I think it's fine.
Yeah.
Or you can get like, you
think
can
I'm
get to here and you'll be next to it.
Okay, so I can swing my good old great axe. It's a 5-foot reach too, which I think is
Yeah, you're fine there.
okay. And this Herb guy, is he hostile?
Yes, he is hostile to you at this point in time.
Okay.
If you have any secondary weapons, you can also throw things.
Yeah, I was looking at that. I was gonna throw something, but I think I want to rage right now. Although
Feeling
only-
kind of angry.
feeling kind of angry. I'll just attack. I'm not gonna rage.
Kind of pissed off right now. I don't know.
All right, I'll roll.
And a 15 hits.
Nice.
You're peeing me off.
90.
All right. So you deal 9 points of damage to this dog, and your axe sort of goes through it.
I'm a little confused.
It doesn't seem to do as much damage as you might expect. Your axe sort of like sticks as it goes through it, and like you don't take out a big chunk. And you realize like there is ectoplasm or shadow of some sort on your axe, and then it like slips off onto the snow in front of you. So you did hurt it, just not as much as you might expect.
Okay.
Is
Is it still
there
9
any?
points of damage or no?
So it was 9 points of damage, just not as much as you would expect.
Okay. Um. I get.
So you still have a bonus action if you'd like.
So I can attack again.
I think that's only when you're raging for the frenzied
Okay.
attack or whatever it is.
That's what I thought. Okay. Then no. That's my turn.
Okay. Go ahead, Zeusany. What would you like to do?
Let's see. I'm still like hidden up here.
Yes, you are on the rooftop.
I'm thinking maybe take the opportunity to do like a little recon. Are these like windows along like these walls that I'd be able to look into?
Yeah. So give me a moment. I'll switch over to the second floor and we can take a look together. I might just have to open some of this up for you, but that should be quick.
I guess like where I want to go would depend on like how much I can see like from the rooftop.
Totally.
See if I can pinpoint our boy Floxen while the boys keep the baddies busy.
All right. So go ahead and put your guy on the rooftop where you wish. We'll just switch back and forth for the guys on the ground.
I was like right here in this corner
Okay.
of the rooftop.
So there are windows in the following locations. Oh, sorry. You should be able to see more than that, and that's because there's a balcony here that you can see. And so from this balcony, there is a door, and I will use my pointer for this. There's a door right. Oops. Pointer. There's a door right here. There are windows here, here, here that you can see, and otherwise there are. That might be a window there as well.
Is that like attached to the roof?
Like, yeah, going from the roof, like it would be like a 3 or 4 foot like climb up into that window.
Okay.
Like one more story up, like floor up.
Not a full story or floor up, just like off of the roof. It's 3 or 4 feet up to
Oh,
that
okay.
window.
So I guess I'd fly over to this corner and sneakily peek through the window to see what I can see.
Sure. Go ahead and roll a stealth check.
Ooh, an 8.
Okay, that's okay. You fly over, you land grabbing onto the windowsill and poke your head up and over. And as you do so, you're sort of like clambering against the windowsill, like on your tiptoes or claws or whatever they are. It's actually just an empty room, so far as you can tell. Well maintained. There's a neatly not stately, but neatly put together desk in the corner. You're looking over a bed. There are personal effects, photographs, that sort of thing. Otherwise, nothing of note. The door is closed, and it is a empty bedroom of some sort.
I think that was like all of my movement.
Okay.
Yeah, that was all my movement. So I guess I'll oh, because I don't need movement, I'm going to have my little bird boy
Oh, and I
cast
can
shocking grasp on one of the guys.
switch for you. Yeah,
It's Owl Boy.
Oh, did someone name him
I did. Yeah.
Owlboy? Yeah. So yeah, I'll have Owlboy go cast shocking grasp on Herv. Seems like the Burley boys have the Mastiff under control.
Okay.
So he's gonna do a flyby shocking grasp and then land in this tree.
Gotcha.
Ugh. 10.
That is a miss, and it's narrow too. Like Herv is able to see the owl coming at the last moment and sort of ducks. He's like, "Damn birds!" and he's like cursing and yelling and telling the dog to sick him, boy, at the same time. Um, I think that's your full turn.
Yep, that's everything I can do.
Cool.
Unless I want to use a bonus action, which I do not right now.
Okay. Harold, we actually come back to you at the gates. What would you like to do?
Harry's going to assess the situation going on. Looks like everyone's fighting. I need to do a little measuring.
And you can even see Zusanu flying across one of the rooftops to the south of you as well.
15. All right, Harry's going to kind of like look both directions and kind of, see if anyone's looking. And then walk
down
over
the
and peek down, like down here and peek into this window.
Okay. So this is going to be looking into. So which way are you looking here specifically, or just like everywhere as
Like
much as you can?
into the window. Yeah.
Okay,
Is it like a room?
it is. And
Is
what
there
you can
people in
see
there?
is the following. I'm just going to reveal a bunch of it to you. So you can see that from your vantage point at the window. It's a library. There is a fire lit in the fireplace to keep the room warm. In particular, parlor, den, study. Tall bookshelves are packed with tomes. Sliding wooden ladders mounted on rails allow easy access to higher shelves. In one corner stands an iron lectern with a closed, locked, leather-bound tome resting upon it. That would be just to your right a little bit. So right here. And then two padded chairs face a large fireplace. One has a wolf skin draped over it, which would
Is
be.
the window openable?
At a glance, you think it should be open. You could probably open it in the summer, you suspect, but you're unsure if you'll be able to open it from this side.
Harry looks at the guards keeper to see if, and at the front door to see if anyone's looking at him.
Make a perception check.
16.
I don't think so. He's engaged in combat at this time.
All right, Harry's gonna try to go through the door quietly. In the window, I mean.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a strength check because as you attempt to open the window, you realize it's either locked or jammed.
Blast it with a fireball.
A 6.
Okay. The window is not budging open for you at this time. You're like trying to you're like pushing your hands up against sort of, uh, vantage points on the windowsill itself and trying to pry it open. No go at this moment. You're unsure if there's like a latch somewhere that you can't see at this moment.
All right. Then I will just use whatever movement speed I got left. So I think from there to there was 15. So I'll go another 15 towards the front door.
Gotcha. Which I realize now you guys should be able to see more of. There. Cool. Okay. And you do have half cover at this location because of the raised garden beds on the sides of the walkway.
All right, yeah, I guess I'd be like crouch walking, kind of sneaking towards the front door.
Gotcha. So I think that was all your stuff. You good on that?
Yeah, I'm good.
Victor, what would you like to do?
Victor attacks dog.
Let's see it.
Nice.
Got an 18, and then
Very good.
we'll slash him. We'll do 10 damage, and I don't think I'm gonna use. I'm not gonna do any maneuvers. So
Okay.
yeah, just gonna stand. I'm standing my ground here.
again,
Dog
as you
shall
guys,
pay.
you see the blood on, or the the ectoplasm on the ground from Volknar's axe swing, and you take your own hack into this dog as he gives you an opening, and the same happens. The ectoplasm and your sword is a little sharper than his axe, so as your blade goes through, the slashing of your blade causes ectoplasm to spray onto the ground at your feet. And once again, you suspect that the dog should be more hurt by these attacks.
Victor is
Uh,
confused.
movement or bonus action at all, or are you
I'm
good?
just standing my ground.
Okay.
Hit him again.
I can't. Well, I mean, I could do a move, but I feel like we got this. I don't. It's unnecessary at this time.
Wooly could be more of a threat. But I don't know. For 6 of us, not much of a threat still.
I feel like this is only like the first encounter that we're gonna run into too.
Well, there's only
Mhm.
3 of us fighting.
I've been saving my stuff as well.
So, Herv will be like, "Not the dog, damn it!" and he'll come around the bed and he will begin to take some swings at you. And he gets a natural 2 for a 6, so he misses. But as he swings at you, his fist, he's just going at you unarmed, his fist turns into a shadow and it's basically going for your chest. And he swings and he overswings and he misses as you step out of the way a little bit. You suspect it would have hurt pretty badly, considering that his solid fist changed into some sort of black inky darkness. But that is sadly his full turn.
So
I think
did he? So he attacked me and missed.
yes,
I'll go for a repost on him.
go for it.
Nice.
Yeah. So 21 to hit,
That was a hit.
Nice.
and so 7 damage.
And don't you get a damage die for that as well, or do you just spend a damage?
I'm not 100% sure how. I think I get. Never. I think this is like the second time I've used it, and this is the first time I've actually hit.
Very good.
Yeah. Died melee attack.
I feel like pretty
Add
much
this.
anytime you use
Yeah.
it, you should get it. Yeah.
I add the D8 to the
Before.
damage. Big money. Oh, nope, 1 extra. Another hit point. The opposite of big money. That is.
Sometimes it's all it takes.
Yeah.
Hey, it's more than
Well,
0.
so let them know we're serious here.
Gotcha. And again, your blade, as he begins to, strike at you, you step out of the way and you actually slash up into his gut as he sort of goes for you, using his momentum against him. And you suspect that you should probably have killed him with this sort of attack. And yet you see the ectoplasm dripping off your blade in chunks, sort of shadowy chunks that coalesce in the same sort of way that, water sticks together, and yet it clumps onto the ground and dissipates into the snow. And he goes, "You're gonna pay for that." Top of the order. Alistair, what would you like to do?
You got the rapier that can kill dogs.
I just that dog had taken a beating before that, I imagine.
It had.
So
Are you hiding the damage points on purpose?
I might be.
Okay.
I am. I mean, I am recording them, but I'm trying to use the
So-
verbal cues here.
Alistair's gonna turn. He's gonna step out from behind the tree and say, "Hey, old man." He's like, "You stink." That's all he says, and he's casting Tasha's hideous laughter on him.
Gotcha. And what do I have to make for that?
Wisdom 12.
Wisdom 12. I got a 9. I failed.
Oh baby. So he finds that joke very funny. He falls to the ground laughing in a rage.
Okay, so he sort of doubles over and he's like, "Oh, the pain! But I probably do stink." And he's just laughing at this point, doubled up on the ground.
Yeah. So now
Does
the
he-
man's he's prone.
How much damage does he take from that?
I don't think he takes any damage. I just think he's prone now.
Tasha's wow. Okay.
And then he just has to like I think he has to roll again to get out of it. Let me see. Or either that or it lasts one turn. Let me see. Concentration up to 1 minute. So then yeah, he must have to roll again to get out of it.
Okay. Then he is prone on the ground. Which brings us over to, unless you want to move or anything, do anything else.
The end of its turn, and each time it takes damage. Okay, so every time it takes damage at the end of its turn, it can roll against it.
Okay.
So with that, let me see, where am I on the map? I guess I'll just stay there where I am now. Actually, no. Let me slide up behind the building over here.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Cool. Aerith, what would you like to do?
Okay. Um, I think I want to leave this building to the front. Oh. And from there, I will cast a spell.
See.
Ooh wee!
26.
Ooh wee!
That is a hit.
Who's that at? Oh my goodness.
Oh, that was a crit.
All right, so are you attacking Herv or the dog?
Herv.
Gotcha.
No way. The dog.
Dog. Okay. Go ahead and describe your kill.
Well, it's like a ghost being, right?
It is. It's shadowy. Yep.
I think I hit it with the attack, and it just dissolves into black. Like the shadow.
Gotcha. And as the power of the moonlight arcs through Aerith, you can see him cast this guiding bolt. And this is happening as Victor steps into Herv's attack, slicing him. Alistair causes him now to fall onto the ground. And over Victor's shoulder, this guiding bolt blasts into the dog, causing moonbeams to like arc out of it momentarily. Not really brighten the area too much. It's mostly just right around you guys, so you're not like causing like a big flash. But it is surprising, and the creature falls dead. There's a noise of pain from Herv. Oh, my dog! That brings us to. I mean, that dog's dead, so those are good. Volknar, what would you like to do?
I guess I'm gonna walk up to Herb on the ground and just take a big swipe at him because he's laying down.
And you get advantage on that.
Okay. Total 24.
That is a hit.
Oh, natural 12, 16.
Damn. Okay. Again, your axe thumps into him, and he's able to sort of wriggle out of the way enough so that it actually just hits him in the leg. He's not doing well, and he's crying out, "Oh, my dog's on my leg!" Is there
He's
anything
also
else you'd like to
laughing.
do? He is also laughing. That's right. Actually, he gets to make a saving throw.
Yep, every time he gets attacked.
He's still laughing.
And the end of his turn.
So, unless there's anything else you can do, Volknar, we'll go over to Zusanu.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move a little over here.
Gotcha. Zusnu, would you like me to switch to floor 2, or are you good right now?
And I'll be right back.
Yeah, because I was gonna go jump on the balcony and like peek through the door.
Gotcha. Let me switch back over. Oops, wrong one. All right, so you want to go into the balcony and poke through your head through the door? Is that right?
Yeah, like peek around the corner, see if I can
All
see
right.
in.
So I
There's
need you
a
to make
door.
me a stealth check, please.
Another 4.
Okay, so it's not great, but you are going to be able to see certain things. I think I'm going to give you to here. And then I will give you to here. There. All right. So your vantage point is sort of this way. Does that make sense? You can not
Yeah.
see necessarily everything in the room. You see a 4-poster canopy bed, 2 chairs, a chest at the foot of the bed, and let me just make sure to see if there's like somebody in this room. What's going on here? You see a locked wooden trunk rests at the foot of the large canopy bed. There is some sort of tall mahogany wardrobe just to the right of these glass doors. So, like, if you were to enter, it's on the left there, but it would be on your right as you enter the room right here. And then beyond that, you can see the back of an individual who appears to be some sort of half orc. And I will pull him up, and I will pull up this other person. You see the back of a half orc standing at some doors, and it sounds like there is banging on one of the doors and yelling, but it's nondescript from your location because it's coming through multiple doorways or something, you believe. And then you hear some woman shouting, "Don't let them through."
Okay. Do I see any markings on the half orc? Like the
You
Zent or the Xanathar symbol?
do not. What you can see is that he's a muscle-bound half orc. Um, he is wearing he's actually pretty well dressed. Like very, very fine clothes, like a nobleman's clothes. Um, Bald, scraggly little beard. It looks like there's like 1 or 2 chunks of his ear that are missing. Beyond that, unsure. And you can tell that it's a half orc because at one point he sort of turns his face and you can tell that he's got tusks coming out of his mouth. His skin is sort of grayish, I would say.
I was seeing. I don't think I don't have any rope on me. I wanted to try to like lower something down from the balcony for everyone to climb up. Are there what kind of like these things on the balcony? Are there like, anything I could fashion into a rope?
Uh, Glancing around, not in this instance. Um, yeah, not really. It's just these like wooden chairs. The pillows themselves appear to be sort of made out of like some sort of tough fibers. You could, maybe with hours of time, you could try to turn them into a rope somehow, but it would take quite a bit of effort,
Do
frankly.
the pillows, do they look like they're nice pillows?
They're probably expensive, but not necessarily nice. I mean, they're like permanent outdoor pillows, is the way to think about it.
I'd grab a couple, throw them in my bag for
Yeah.
collecting pillows.
They're pretty big, so I mean, you might be able to stuff one in your bag.
Yeah, I grab one for Victor.
Gotcha.
Nice.
And then I guess I would, like slowly back away and like maybe take cover behind this thing.
Okay.
I want to like stay up here, but I want to make it so I'm harder to see if any of them looks out through here.
Gotcha. And so I just need to do something. Let me figure that out really fast.
Actually, do I have enough? How much movement did I use to get over there? 30. I don't have enough to get back to the roof.
Okay. Okay. As you begin to creep away, you hear this shout of, "What the fuck? Somebody's out on the balcony!" And you can see. I'm just gonna bring him.
Can I
over.
react to hearing that?
You can, but I think you've like roughly used up most of your movement at this point.
I was gonna use an action instead.
Okay, sure.
I'm going to turn invisible.
Okay. You turn invisible. I'm just gonna put this guy. And as you turn invisible, he goes, "What the fuck? I swear I saw like a giant duck turn invisible on the balcony." And like he's like running over towards you sort of saw like movement in there, but beyond that, you're not fully sure. All right. Who's next? Harold, what would you like to do?
Harold's gonna make it to the front door and try to
Misty,
open the
step
door.
up on the balcony. Back me up.
You're invisible.
Well, yeah, I can't take these guys down on my own.
He's invisible and he knows none of that happened.
You can flutter away.
Yeah.
Use
So,
your detective intuition.
Yeah, Harry's gonna run to the front door and like try to open it, like run through it.
Okay.
Because
The
in his
doors.
mind, he's still been attacked by dogs, and he's mad about it.
Gotcha. Okay, so the front door will open for you.
Yeah. So
Let
he's gonna
me
bust in like Kramer, you know, and just be like, "Hey."
Gotcha. So,
Look around.
I'm just opening the front door area for you.
You slide in.
Yeah, just kind of like open the door and look around to see
Hair's blowing back.
who's in charge. Who can I talk to?
Hey,
There are two
Chair.
individuals in this room. As you walk into the door, I think the doors open inward, so you'll have to like step into this location,
Yeah.
basically.
Oh,
You can see two individuals and a lot of dead bodies.
Whoa.
So you see the following. This is G8 on the map. The floor is strewn with bodies. Two thugs holding bloody maces stand over them. The sound of fighting can be heard coming from the top of the wide staircase in the northwest corner of the room, just to your right. Two iron chandeliers hang from the dark mahogany ceiling along a long dining table carved from red larchwood. Chairs surround the table with a particularly tall and elaborate chair at the end. Lining the wood-paneled walls are tapestries and cabinets and many other nice things. There is a fireplace. It is currently crackling ever so slightly, and then the family portrait is above it. As you open the doors and begin to turn and look around, you see 1, 2, 3. What is it? 2, 4, 8, 10, 12 dead bodies, all in the livery of the Grail Hunt house that decorates this room. The two individuals with clubs turn and look at you and enter the fray. You would like to do so. You've used your movement.
Hmm. Um.
don't give up on the
I'd
dog bite
say,
now, man.
And you
and
thought they weren't in the fight.
and I would say, hey, who's in charge here?
They both turn and look at you and start to laugh. Not you, buddy.
Hmm.
Typical Kramer.
Yeah. All right. Harry will react to that news. by
Stalling.
stalling. Handing out a business card. No. Earth tremor.
Ooh, okay.
Are they in? Let's see. What kind of? Can I hit them both? Is what I'm trying to figure out, or if I have to pick one, pick a
About
direction.
15 to 20 feet away.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
This
20.
is. So this has got a.
Can't help but wonder what that would do to
Just says
structural
10
integrity of a
foot.
house. Such a
Yeah,
spell.
it does. It makes it all difficult terrain too, if they fail. It's a 10-foot range, so.
Yeah, not enough.
All right, so I gotta pick one, or pick something else. Dang, I don't know.
You do still have. Do you have movement? Oh, that would have been. That was like 50. Or no, sorry. That was only 30 feet of movement for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was about. Yeah, that was as far
They're
as I
trying
could
to
go.
choose which one you're gonna attack.
Yeah, or I was gonna. I guess I can't retreat.
You,
But
you could. You can always dash and then you use your movement
oh,
to get out.
right. How much is that? Another 30.
Yeah.
Um.
Yeah, you either fight or give us information by running.
Yeah. You know what? Harry's gonna.
Hey, this is my house.
I'm gonna. I'm gonna dash this away up the stairs. 30 feet.
Oh,
Stairs.
jeez.
What are
Interesting.
you
Okay.
doing?
Now let him
Alright.
go. This is great. This is great.
All right.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
This is how
I
Harry
think
dies.
Harry's in full Karen mode. He
Yeah,
wants to.
it's good. I feel like causing an earthquake in the house would have alerted everyone that something's going on.
He's on his
Yeah,
mission for the
if I
manager.
could have got them both, I would have done it. But one didn't make sense. The other one would have came and
Just get
smacked
new
me.
spells so you can get them
Okay.
both.
I will also say this, Harold. As you begin to
Yeah.
ascend the stairs,
Yeah.
you can see another dead body on the stairs and what looks to be a dead body at the top of the landing.
What is going on here?
And so go ahead and place your guy on the stairs there, in front of the first dead body on the stairs.
Yeah, at what point is Harry gonna think it's maybe not the best idea to follow the trail of dead bodies?
He's running away, just the wrong direction apparently.
Yeah, yes.
I guess he can always
This
misty
is
step
great.
out a window or
Uh,
something.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know.
No, this is good. I
I
like
need
I
to,
like where this
yeah,
is
well,
going.
no, I'm trying to save Misty Step because I only have 2 of them.
Only 2. Oh.
Well, that's like Dyer's get out of jail free card kind of thing. But anyway, does anyone have a token of me that I can place?
Oh, I gotcha. I can place them down.
You can just throw them on the landing for now. Oh, I don't.
I think that was about the
Yeah,
distance you got up
wherever.
the stairs.
Yeah.
Okay. That brings us to Victor. What would you like to do?
Are both the dogs dead?
Both of the dogs are dead.
All right, we're gonna attack groundskeeper Willie.
Go for it. And I will go back to the other one for you.
14.
That is a hit.
All right, let's get some of that more ectoplasm.
You had an advantage if you're still on the ground.
Oh,
that's right.
true. It's been so long.
Potential crit.
All right, well, it's still a hit, 8 damage.
Yep.
Yeah.
Go ahead and describe your kill.
All right. Well, as he's on the ground laughing, we're gonna we're gonna do a gut impale with the sword. So yeah,
Gotcha.
just like just like finish
And
him.
as you do so, he continues to laugh, and his hands are grasping at the sword, and he's coughing up ectoplasm until he just stops. and he is dead.
Yeah, and then I'll wipe off the ectoplasm from my sword because it's gross. And Victor is going to be confused, and he's going to be like, Alistair, what the hell were these? What is this goop?
Alistair walks up and kind of just gives you the elbow to the gun. It's like, he really liked my joke, didn't he?
Yeah, you got
It
him.
nearly killed him.
Yeah, and then I know we're still in initiative, right? Or
Yes.
yeah, okay. So yeah, it's like where'd everybody go?
Back where I was.
where where is everybody?
Hi, Victor.
Hey, what's up, Volknar? Yeah.
I think the lads are wandering about.
Yeah.
I saw Harry run in the door. I haven't seen him since then.
Okay. Well, I guess yeah. We'll lead the way, Alistair. I guess I'll use the rest of my movement to kind of like come up to him and say that. So, be efficient.
As this is happening, Victor, as you're walking towards Alistair to say this, you suddenly see Harold run into the door, say, "Who's in charge in here?" and then look around and sprint to the west. As this happened, you hear a, "Hey, come back here!" and you see a guy running, covered in blood, in the same direction as Harold. And he makes it to, I believe, right there. Let me just double check the distance on that, but I'm pretty sure he can't really. Yeah, he's only able to make it that far. Actually, he could use his full. He'll run all the way up to you. He can't attack you because he used his dash, but he can get all the way up to you. So he will go to there. That brings us to the top of the turn order, back with Alistair. And so, Alistair, over your shoulder towards the doorway, you just hear this, "Hey, come back here."
So my full movement would get me here. And can I actually am I able to see like
Yes.
either him or him?
So you're definitely able to see the guy over by the chairs. You're probably able to see the dead bodies on the stairs, but not the guys on the stairs, I would argue, unless you step in.
Okay, well I can't get closer, so
You could always use your cunning
my
action.
bonus action?
Yeah, because it'll allow you to dash.
True. Okay. Well, bonus action, then I get an additional 30, so that would get me. If I think it would get me about here. That'd be close enough to attack.
Yep. And he's technically engaged with Harold, so you would get sneak attack.
Okay. Well, we're gonna do that then.
Okay. Running over the bodies, you quickly move through the room, not slipping in any blood puddles.
Naruto run. Quickly. Poke, poke, poke.
Okay, that's a hit.
11 plus the sneak.
That's
Oh,
pretty good.
jeez. Low sneak.
Hey, still more than 0.
13, yeah. 13 points of damage is pretty good.
Yeah. I'll take it.
So you come up behind this guy, and your rapier goes into his back as he's getting towards Harold, who's there. Harold's effectively being chased up the stairs as this is happening. The sounds of battle are raging somewhere upstairs above you. I think that's your full movement, bonus, and attack, so that is Aerith's turn.
Okay. Um. How
Still
far
got the
can I
hiccups.
get? Yeah, they're not leaving.
Oh man.
I was hoping this fight might scare them out of you.
Yeah.
At least hiccups don't usually last forever.
And if they do, I
Yeah.
think if I dash, I can get inside.
Your fly speed is 60, right?
50.
50?
50. That is if I'm flying around everywhere, which doesn't make sense, but
Figure when we're outside, we can like fly, but inside we have to fucking waddle along on our little bird feet.
You can at least fly to here for free from where you were without having to take your dash if you want.
okay.
You
Which
can
would
fly
then
back,
give you like
back up your cousin.
Which would what?
you could then like maybe like get to here if you wanted to dash, or you could cast a spell because you can now see that guy. It just like opens up your options is all.
Okay.
You now have line of sight.
All I have are second level spell slots.
Hmm.
What do you have for cantrips?
What do I have for cantrips?
Yeah.
Because they don't cost a spell slot.
Chill touch, light, spare the dying, and thaumaturgy.
I mean, chill touch is pretty good.
Hit him with one of those.
Sure. 15
That's a hit.
and 1 damage.
Oh. Okay, so that's a little brutal. You see this like ghastly, ghostly hand, like ever so slightly, falteringly reach out and brush, like caressingly brush against the face of this creature, who shudders and then like looks over at you, like, "What the fuck was that?" Shadow is dead. That thug. Okay, what is he gonna do? So he now has multiple targets to potentially go after.
Letter A.
Hmm. I think he's gonna go after. Hate to do this to you, Alistair, but I think he has to go after you.
I mean, I just stabbed him in the back.
Yeah. Oh, I can't
Would
control
certainly
this.
annoy me.
Aerith,
Sorry, I
you
just
can
have to
gargle some
reload
water,
Owlbear.
and then as soon as you hiccup, you're gonna like kind of choke on it, but then the hiccups are gonna go away.
As long as he doesn't have a weapon like our half-orc friend, I think should survive.
Wait, what are you saying about my
Oh, maybe not
hiccups?
now.
I said you should get like a glass of water and like gargle it, like you're gargling like mouthwash or something, and just do that until you hiccup. And you're gonna like kind of choke on the water when you hiccup, but it should make the hiccups go away.
I'm good. I'll
I always
deal
did
with
the
it.
drink the water upside down. Always got it for me.
I've tried. Nothing works for me. I've tried like everything.
You gotta snort the water up your nose.
Okay. So, Alistair, this thug comes up behind you and makes 2 attacks with his club. He rolled a natural 15 for each, meaning both I got a natural or a 19. Does
Oh
that hit?
god. Oh yeah.
Okay. And so, in terms of damage, he ends up doing 10 points of damage to you.
Okay. We could do one of those.
Also, I kept forgetting to
Ah.
say it, but like at some point, like in the last 10-day, I would have distributed all of like my health potions.
Oh yeah, that actually makes perfect sense. Yeah.
Alistair is quickly bloodied.
So what is that, like 1 or 2 per person?
I have 12 of them total. So yeah, I guess that'd be enough for all of us to have 2 of them.
Okay.
Damn, you're a potion machine?
Yeah, I can make if I like dedicate a 10-day to it, I can make 10 potions for super cheap.
Our last campaign, you're a good berry machine.
Yep.
Mind
So
you,
everyone had 2 health potions to your inventory.
that did cost you 150 gold.
Yeah,
Just
I subtracted that.
Okay. Cool. So Alistair takes a hit. I did not know your hit points, so I was just checking on that.
I got 11 left.
Gotcha. That would be the thug's turn. Volknar, what would you like to do? You do hear the sounds of battle. You hear shouting from inside. You see some of your comrades running over that way. Herv is now dead.
Um, I'm at least gonna move 30 feet. Gonna run towards the door. And I can dash, right?
Yep.
But I
You,
can't make an action after that.
you might have does he have line of sight on B?
You definitely have line of sight to B. Yep.
Could
That's a
be
good call.
could be a spear candidate.
Javelin.
Or yeah.
range 30.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw my javelin.
Okay. And he is within range as well, so that's a normal attack for you.
10 to hit.
That is a miss on this guy.
Damn.
So your javelin zips into the room and it clatters across the stone floor, actually landing in one of the other bodies, sort of like poking into one of the other bodies through like a puddle of blood.
Nice.
You still have a bonus action if there's anything you'd like to do with it. Otherwise, it is Zeus's turn.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Mr. Sanu Featherbottom, what would you like to do?
All
Go
right.
back up.
Which of like my buddies can I see from the balcony, from where I'm like standing or sitting?
That is a good question. You can probably see Volknar down by the tree. You can probably see Aerith in the in the walkway there, and that's probably it at this point in time.
Yeah, they're like standing here and here.
Yeah.
Let's see. I don't want to yell down because I'll give away my location. So I'm gonna message Aerith, all silent like. I'm gonna tell him that I think I found the leader. I think they're cornered in a room up here.
That's her action if you do that. Just
Yeah, I
make sure
know.
you're
Is
aware
that
of that.
would you still be invisible if you did that?
I think he would be.
Then you wouldn't be invisible anymore if you use a spell.
Oh shit.
I thought it was a maybe right.
Yeah. We've had invisibility in the past. We know the rules.
The spell ends for a target that attacks or casts a spell.
Gotcha. I thought it was only attack spells. Okay.
Oh no.
Oh, then maybe I don't want to do that then.
And depending where your bird is, it could have disappeared if it was concentration.
Do I have anything to write with on me?
Oh, make a paper
You can't-
airplane. That'd be pretty dope.
You can
Right,
still
I was gonna-
fly. Your ability to fly hasn't gone away.
You can't see you can't see what's in your bag.
Like you could speak to us, you just have to fly down. We just be startled because we can't see you.
Aerith is correct. You actually cannot see your own like body and what's on yourself.
Dang.
Yeah, but I'd be able to like rummage around in my bag till I could find it.
Yeah, you can
I don't
definitely
think-
feel.
I don't think I have anything. Man, I'm gonna have to go shopping after this. Get some rope, get some pens and paper. So I guess
This is what happened to me after my first mission. I was like, I need a grappling hook really bad.
So I guess I'll fly down to Volknar since he's closest. Out of his melee range, and then I'll like pipe up and be like, Volknar, I think I'm invisible, it's Utanu. But I think the leader is through the door on that balcony. If we can somehow get everyone up there, we might be able to take her down.
And Volknar, you're free to respond if you want.
It's like, I don't know what's talking to me. Sounds like Zeusino.
I mean, I identified myself as Zeusanu.
I think I'm gonna take the stairs, bro.
Oh, do you have rope I could borrow?
I do have rope, but we got 2 people in there right now getting attacked.
Yeah, let's divide and conquer though. Hit them from both sides.
All right, so I'm gonna say that's probably your full turn, unless there's like an action you can take, but otherwise that's probably about it.
Yeah, I was going to fly back up and then send my my tentacle buddy in there.
Into the
Would that
room.
get rid of? Because that's not. Does that count as a spell? Would that end my invisibility?
Let me check your character sheet. That's a good question.
Because that's
Which
like a
feature is
baked-in
that?
thing, right? I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
it's still a spell. Pretty sure.
You can magically summon a spectral tentacle. So because it's magical, I think I'm going to count it as akin to a spell in this instance. You can magically summon something. It's a bonus action. Oh, when you create the tentacle, you make a melee spell attack against one creature. I think it counts as it would get rid of your invisibility in this instance.
Okay. Then I guess I'd use. Seems like invisibility is not going to do me any good anymore. Like, could I have like? Mm, so I want to send. I want to put my tentacle in that room because it can't be killed, and it would confuse the fuck out of them.
Then what I would say is you could have cast it before, flown back down, uninvisible, then talked to Volknar and everything. If you want
Okay,
to do that.
I'd have done that then,
Okay.
and then I would have talked loud enough for hopefully Eris to hear too.
Okay. Where would you like to place it in that room?
Let's see, I can do 30 feet. I will do it. I'm gonna cast him put him right in front of the door, or no,
Okay.
because I need him to be within 10 feet of this guy. So yeah, right here,
Okay.
and then I'd attack the orc guy.
Okay. And you fly down, so we'll put you down there. Go ahead and roll that up.
Nat 1 equals a 7.
That is a miss, but you can hear shouting on the inside as this horrific tentacled creature pops up out of nowhere and begins assaulting the orc. Um, we are back on the other page. I will go to that one.
Can I use whatever movement I have left to just like head towards the door?
Yeah, that's not going to be much at this point because it's like a 15-foot drop. So I'm going to say like you've got like 10 more feet probably.
Okay, it can at least get me inside because I have 50 with flying, but I'd have to
Oh,
stop
that's
flying.
right.
I'd have to stop flying once I got in.
Okay.
So I'll just go right here, and then I'll wait for everyone else to catch up.
Okay. Harold, that brings us to you. What would you like to do?
All right, so he's engaged with me, so he would get an opportunity attack if I keep running.
Yes.
Is that true? All right.
Yes.
You
And
can use an action to disengage though.
yeah, no, if I were to, we're on a little like landing or on the stairs,
Yeah, you're
presumably
about to go
type
up
thing.
onto the landing.
If I were to strike him with my quarterstaff, would it be fair for him to fall down the stairs potentially? If
You could,
if that was my intent,
yeah. So the general way that I rule this could be
or if
because
I
like,
can like leg sweep him,
yeah,
with
totally.
my quarterstaff.
Sweep the
That is
legs, nice.
totally allowed.
Yeah.
And so what I want to say is, like, when Victor does, because like it's effectively like Victor can do this as martial abilities, right? And when he does it, he gets damage to it. So if you're going to do it, it's your full action. You do not damage them, or if you do, it's like only your strength modifier. Like it's not like a real attack. And then like they get saving throws against it. So whereas like they can't guard themselves against Victor's attacks. If he hits, he gets the extra damage. He gets the bonus. Whereas if you don't have the like training and ability that he has, they might succeed against it. That's all.
Yeah. All right, let's go for it.
Cool.
Harry takes the quarterstaff off his back, wherever it's mounted, does a little spinny doos, and tries to sweep his legs and trip him down the stairs.
Okay, so I'm gonna make a dexterity saving throw on this one.
I got a.
Okay, you pull it off. He trips on the stairs. I am going to say he's going to end up taking 1 1d4 of it'll be 1d6 because he falls down the stairs. So he'll only actually take 1 damage on that because that was just a mace attack that I rolled. But he does fall down the stairs and he is prone down there. And so he falls past Alistair. And I will just put
Alright.
him as that.
Perfect. And then Harry would continue up the stairs with all my movement that I got
Okay.
left.
Wow. Way to be a friend.
So let me switch it over. I might have to place a few characters in this room as you turn the corner.
Harry's not even sure he sees Alistair behind him. He snuck up behind him that whole time. And I just kind of,
It's true. I am nimble.
I'm being chased.
Let me see. This one right here. So there are multiple individuals battling in this area. You have, and I will reveal this, 1, 2, 3,
We haven't seen our boy yet, right, Floxen?
4. You have not seen Erstal Floxen yet. So there's those guys. 1, 2, 3. Is he in here? He's not in here. Since we're trying to get into C16. Sweet. Yeah. Okay.
Should we see if these two guards we're fighting, if they're with Floxen? We might be like attacking our buddies right now.
So what I will say is this: you can see multiple individuals fighting here. 3 Zent thugs and 4 house guards are having a battle here at the top of the landing. They are effectively guarding the door over to the east here. There is a door to the south and there is a door to the north. There are multiple dead guards all throughout, guards and Zents all throughout this area, this landing. So wherever you would like to go, you may choose to do so, but you didn't see them until you got to at least like here, let's say.
Yeah. And who do I? Let me see.
Actually, you might be able to see a little bit of
Nope.
this room.
Who's the guys that I just? Who's who again?
The guys on the right are the house guards, so they have the
Yeah.
color and liveries of the house guards, and the guys on the left would be Zents, so far as you
And
can
those
tell.
are the guys that was one of the guys I just like bonked down the stairs. Was that-
Correct.
Okay. Did they notice me yet? Are they like engaged in?
You are
Can I like crouch here?
noticed.
You know what I mean, and just kind of hide on the stairs for a sec.
Yeah,
Hold
you
my
can then like
position.
duck back down.
Yeah, I would kind of like hold my position, especially if if I didn't think they saw me. I would just kind of hold here for a sec.
I mean, give me your passive perception.
Yeah, that would be 14.
Okay, so you think they probably saw you, at the very least, the house guards, maybe not the Zents.
All right, then that's fine. I'll just hold up there and try to like hide around the corner best I can.
Gotcha. All right. Victor, what would you like to do?
Does if Victor dashes, does he have enough movement to get up to the 2 dudes?
If you dash,
I think it's like
you
50.
do. You actually can. Yeah.
All right.
And yeah, one of them is currently prone as well. But yes,
Yeah.
you can definitely get up to them.
Can I like talk to them, or is that like?
No, you can talk to him.
Yeah. Victor would ask whichever one is standing. You'd be like, "What you fellas doing here?" And would I have the option for an intimidation check on that, or?
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Okay, 16.
Just roll against it. I mean, he looks surprised, like, where are all these fuckers coming from? You might get some sort of bonus on an attack or something against him, but he's not necessarily ready to flee.
Okay. And you said there's Zents, right?
So far as you can tell.
Well, I can't attack right now anyway. But
Is that what Oxen was? Zent?
Yes.
yeah. So Victor will just take Alistair's lead and do whatever he wants him to do. And that's the end of his turn, I think.
Yeah, these guys haven't identified themselves fully, so
Yeah.
and they, you know, they hurt me real good. So
Oh.
The guy on the ground is going to attempt to stand up, so he'll use half his movement to do that. He will then turn towards the newcomer and be like, "Oh fuck, another!" And he is going to make 2 attacks against you, Victor. And actually, he has advantage on this because he has one of his allies within 5 feet. So this is the first attack is going to be a advantage would be a 10, so I assume that's a miss. The second attack is going to be that's a natural 20. So I'll take the 20. I will hit you for 6 and so 10 plus 2 is 12 points of damage.
12. Okay.
And that will be his full turn. He's going to keep his position because he doesn't want to get hit by you. That said, we go immediately to Alistair at the top of the order.
So, the one who stabbed me is A, right? Or was it B?
The one who stabbed you was B, or the one who hit you with the club was B.
Okay, yeah. I stabbed A. Okay,
Correct.
all right.
And you get a sneak attack on either of them at this point. They're engaged.
Well, Alistair sort of wipes the blood off his face and gives a grin. He's like, "Well, you want some too, then?" And goes for the rapier attack. 19.
That's a hit.
On A or B.
11 plus 8, 19.
A or B? Would you like to go for?
I was going for B.
Okay. 19 points damage. Again, your rapier, you sort of batter his club away for a moment, and you just stick into his shoulder, stick into his rib cage, and he is holding it in one arm, holding his club in the other, sort of like batters your rapier away. Is there anything else you would like to do?
Yes. I will disengage. But does it work on both of them?
It does. Disengage bonus action for both.
All right. And then I will place myself right behind Victor.
So you can't move through their spaces,
Okay.
but you can disengage.
And I'll go over here and tap him on the shoulder and say, "We're here," and just like wipe some blood on his shoulder as I tap.
Okay. That brings us to Aerith. What would you like to do?
Okay. I head inside first and foremost.
And you see a bloody scene. Victor engaged with 2 individuals. Harold sort of crouching at the top of some stairs, looking over a balcony and ducking back down. Alistair stabbing one of them, leaping away up the stairs towards Harry.
So does Victor look hurt?
Sorry, say that again?
Does Victor look hurt?
Yeah, I'll put my hit points on there. Remember to do that since I'm probably taking a lot of damage.
That's how much you have.
34.
Yeah. So I've taken 12 damage, so. Yeah.
Okay. I kind of want to heal. Yeah, I'll go up to Victor and I'll heal.
Okay.
I'll
And
cast. I'll cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
let's see it.
Okay. Did it roll? It didn't roll, but let's see.
Whoa.
See, you would have got 18 back if you needed it. So you're full up.
Nice. Thank you.
That's a big old heal.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
It's almost the best you can roll.
Okay.
All right. It didn't show up in my game log for some reason.
Well,
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
I just had to refresh. That's strange. Okay, cool. Go ahead. Brings us to. Sorry, I have to move through some dead guys. It is going to be Thug B. He is going to continue to attack Victor, actually. And again, he's got advantage because he's right next to his friend. So I'll just roll these. That's a natural one, so that's not going to be the thing I use. Oh, 2 natural ones. First attack is a miss. Second attack, 17. At least that's going to hit. So, second attack's a hit. And you will take 6 points of damage from him.
Wouldn't a 17 be a miss on Victor?
Oh, sorry, an 18. 22.
Well, he's got modifiers.
Oh, true.
So 22 would be a hit.
Oh, I gotta do the damage.
Which then brings us to Volknar. What would you like to do?
Gonna run in next to my wrestling partner.
Yeah. Let's even up the odds.
And
Wrestling
I
part.
think you've seen blood so far.
I'm a little upset. They bludgeoned my boy.
Yeah. They hurted me.
So I'm gonna enter into a rage.
Yeah,
Alright.
Alistair has a buddy lip for sure.
And yeah, and I'll swing with my great axe.
Let's see it.
21 to hit.
That is a hit.
7 and then +2 for the rage.
So 9.
Oh,
Okay. And are you going to use frenzy attack as well, or?
I will use frenzy attack.
All right.
He's so fucking pissed.
14 to hit.
That is a hit. And I can tell you now that you end up killing him.
I actually rolled the wrong item. I'm
No, you're
rolling
good.
my hand
Still.
axe, but
I think you still get the same modifier.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, and you definitely kill him. So go ahead and describe that. I will pull this guy off the board, but he crumples, so no more advantage for these two at least.
I'm just like, you don't hurt Victor, as I swing my axe and put it right between his collarbone and his neck. And
Gotcha.
axe goes halfway through his chest.
my.
So that happens.
Don't fuck with Volknar.
And Volknar is brutal.
The rest of what happens would be. So I actually think, is that your full turn? Yeah. So that brings us to. Sorry, I'm just like editing the encounter really quickly to get some of the guys upstairs in here. That brings us to Zeusny, what would you like to do?
I'm thinking these guys seem to have this part under control. I'm gonna see if I want to fly up, sling a spell, and then fly back down at the orc in that room.
I mean,
Okay.
he's a good guy. I mean, we wouldn't know this, but I'm just saying.
Technically, we're friends with these guys, but they have not identified themselves fully.
With the guys we're killing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're who we came here to help.
Yeah, we came here to help these people.
Things happen in the moment, all right?
All right, so
I
you're
just need
flying
to
back up. Yep.
yeah, I need to see the room so I can pick where I want my spell to be.
Yeah, totally.
So I guess I'd fly in the air like up here, just so I can see in here.
Gotcha.
And then I am gonna cast Shatter, focus like right here.
Well, I gotta put this guy in the fight too. Okay.
So 10 feet in a 10-foot circle from right here.
Okay.
And they have to beat a Constitution 14 saving throw or take half damage.
Okay. 14 saving throw. He got us 19 total, so 16 plus 3.
Oh, what a dick.
But he takes half damage, so go ahead and roll
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, it's 11.
All right, so
And it sounds
11
like there
is
was
the half damage, or
11's the full damage.
Okay.
I rolled poorly.
so he takes that damage.
And then I heard another voice in that room too, didn't I?
You did, but it was not. That was it. That was all you could hit with that.
Okay.
You do
And then,
damage some of the furniture and stuff, however.
perfect. And then
Fuck your furniture.
Tentacool is also gonna blast him
Okay. Do I need to do anything for that one?
with a god damn it 10. I am rolling like shit tonight.
So that's a miss for the tentacle, um, but it's he's definitely engaged with it at this point in time.
Yeah, to convince the other bird boy to bless up.
Oh yeah, you have bless.
Mm.
That would be my last spell.
Um,
Well, it's too
That
late
brings
now.
us
You should bless in the beginning of a
to-
fight.
Harold, what would you like to do? And I'm going to stay here for now, unless you want to go back downstairs.
This is fine.
Okay.
Harry's gonna stand up and demand to know where the head of the household is. To the two groups squabbling.
Make an intimidation check.
I got bit by a dog and I demand to speak to your manager.
12.
Okay. You definitely get everybody's attention. There's like a brief momentary like pause as everyone turns their heads to look at you, this stately wizard with a dog bite on his arm, yelling, "Where's the head of the household?" The battle continues to rage after all the heads turn towards you momentarily. But your presence is now known, if it wasn't beforehand. If there's anything else you would like to do, you may do so.
Is there like a door behind these guys, or
Yes, there.
can I?
Yeah, there's a door right here, in case you can't
Yeah.
see that. I
Okay.
can try to fix that. Yeah, there's a doorway there.
So this landing is just like an enclosed like
Yeah,
room. Okay.
Like a hallway.
there is. I'll sort of open this for you as well, just in case you can't see it. There's a door behind you as well. And then there's a door right here.
Okay, Harry tries to open the door behind him. Easy.
Oh, okay. Um, so it's a ballroom. It is currently empty.
Harry
I'll
slips
just
through and shuts the door behind him.
do. Okay. No issues with that. Big open empty ballroom. Cool. Anything else you would like to do?
No, I guess that's it.
Okay.
Or I'm gonna hold. Well, I'm gonna hold an action, I guess, to defend myself. But
And
is
what
opening a
action?
door an action?
Opening the door is a non-action. That was part of your movement.
All right, I'll just ready an action to attack, in case anyone comes to the door. That's an enemy.
Okay. And quarterstaff spell. What spell?
Let's go with we're gonna ready firebolt.
Gotcha. All right. Firebolt is readied. Victor, what would you like to do?
Victor's gonna attack the thug that I think is still in front of him.
Okay. Let me go back to the other one. Sorry.
The 19 to hit.
Yes, that is it.
And 10 damage.
Okay, 10 damage. He's not down. He's definitely bloodied, however. He's still standing.
Okay. I think that's the end of Victor's turn.
Okay. That would bring us to said thug, who, gosh, let me see. He will attack you, but he's not going to have great rolls because he doesn't have advantage anymore. Does a 16 hit?
It does not.
Oh, okay. Then that's, oh, he makes 2 melee attacks, sorry. So let's see. Does a 19 hit?
It does.
Okay. 7 points of damage from this guy. That will be, oh gosh, what does he do? He is gonna run. Actually, he would not have even taken attacks against you, so go ahead and put your damage back. That's my bad.
Okay.
I didn't think this one through. He would just disengage and flat out run. And so he's gonna run upstairs in retreat. And so I'm gonna bring him upstairs. Is this A or B?
I think that was A.
Okay. Cool. Just putting these guys in. So he will run upstairs to join his comrades here. That would be his turn. Don't have these guys yet. All right, so I'm just going to add a few more guys to the turn order. Let's take a 5-minute break here. This is like a good stopping point for 5 minutes. We'll start up at the top of the turn order, which might be changing because I'm inserting some extra guys now. And then we'll see where we're at. Alistair, it is your turn. Would you like to be on the second floor at this point? I can put you on the landing, or on the stairs there, so you're part of the conversation.
Yeah, I would probably approach this corner and kind of like, peek in, head one way, head the other way, and be like, Fluxin?
Okay, so you call out for Floxin, and as that happens, you hear a voice go, Alistair? And it's Floxin's voice, and you can actually see him come around a corner here. Where is he? Right here. He sort of comes around this spot, and you can see him, like just barely, and he's like looking through his men. He's like, "What the fuck are you doing here?"
Came to lend a hand.
And as you're saying this bug, who I've
The one we
highlighted
just
blue,
almost killed.
is like, "They're trying to fucking kill us. We're cornered, Floxen." And Floxen's like, "What the fuck?" But if there's anything else you want to do with your turn, you may.
Alistair just waves it. Oh, misunderstanding.
You want to roll like persuasion for that, or
Sure. Or I mean, could I tell by looking at them? Like, I didn't know if I could just like, look at them over if I knew they were with that gang or not. I thought it was unclear.
it was kind of unclear from them until it wasn't. Then there was a point where you could see like a tattoo.
Okay, so then what do you? I mean, persuasion, deception. It's the same thing, I think, for my rolls. So
Okay.
To be fair, they
just-
attacked you first.
yeah, it's the same thing. So I'll just do persuasion. 10.
Okay. Um, I mean the thug that you've been fighting with is still hostile towards you. The others look to Floxen for direction, and he's like, "Keep fighting." And you actually see him duck back into this other room, and you hear banging, like really solid banging, like trying to maybe break something. Unclear, and you lose sight of him again.
Okay. Um. So, are they all hostile towards me? Does it seem?
Probably.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna be like, well, uh, I guess that's the way it is. Alistair draws his sword.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to do, or all good?
Oh yeah, we're attacking.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that is a hit. Are you? And who are you attacking?
The one who I've already fought with before,
Oh,
Mr.
okay.
A, and he's probably not engaged at this point.
Correct.
Okay, so then 8 damage to him.
Go ahead and describe your kill.
Um, I go up and stab him in the throat a few times, and then
Oof.
disengage. Do a little barrel roll behind, back to my position over here.
Okay. So this guy is dead.
Combat roll.
Combat roll. Elden Ring roll.
Yep.
Cool. So that's your full turn. Aerith, what would you like to do? And I can go downstairs for you. Okay.
Um. Well, now that it's clear, right?
From your perspective here, yes.
How about we go up the stairs?
Up the stairs you go. We'll put you on the landing there. Anywhere in particular you would like to go to?
We're fighting the Zens now, right? We're basically against them.
So
Yep.
far as it seems. And to be clear, you don't know if the house guards are going to be hostile towards you either or not. That is also unclear. But they are currently very much engaged with Zents.
So, Alistair, are you sure you want to, you're still in league with this Erstal Floxing fellow?
It doesn't seem like it. Feel free to stab away. Alistair smiles.
Okay, then I will. Uh, I think I'll come up from behind right here and stab this sea guy in the back with the scimitar.
Okay. Let's see it. That is
12.
a hit. That's a hit.
Okay. And 9 damage.
Gotcha. And so you come up, you give him a slash. You are now in combat with him, and you are having a good time too, by the looks of it. He's actually pretty hurt, so he seems pretty bloodied. And as you enter the combat like this, Aerith, you notice like your medicine check kicks in without even needing to like roll anything, just a passive check. These guys have been fighting each other, and you can see cuts and scrapes, and their shirts are rather torn. Like there's been a really bloody fight that's been going on up here for at least a few minutes, and so they are all sort of injured already.
All right. That should make this easier.
That said, it is now one of the veterans' turns, veteran B, and he's going to charge up in front of his friend, and he's going to take some attacks. So I'm going to try to move through these pretty quickly for us, just because it's NPCs, obviously. He's going to hurt this guy. C. Cool. That now brings us to Zeusner. Are you still flying?
No. After I cast my spell, I would have landed back down.
Okay. Then you don't know what's happening in the room. This guy will charge forward to here, and he will actually attack the other the same thug. Okay. And so these two veterans, these two house guards, swarm the thug that Aerith took an attack against, and they begin just eviscerating him with their weapons themselves. They have these long swords, and they kill him. And so that guy is dead. That brings us to Volknar. And Volknar, what would you like to do?
Hmm. Volknar's in a rage right now. He kind of wants to ask like who these people are, but he's just so blindsided by rage. So he's gonna run up here. He just sees blood. He just sees red. He's just gonna attack this guy, this B guy. He doesn't know who he is. He
Ah,
doesn't care.
yes.
Doesn't know. Oh,
He's
no.
truly raging.
He's in a full blown rage.
Gotcha.
And he'll swing his great axe with a 14 to hit.
That's actually a miss. And these guys are wearing breastplates. And so they seemed a little more trained than the thugs. They are a little tougher, and you don't seem to hit them. If you'd like, you can take your frenzy attack as well.
Sure. 21.
That is a hit.
9.
Okay. And so that you get an extra 2 points of damage for your rage from that. You begin battering on the breastplate in particular. After you miss the first time, he sort of blocks your attack with a sword. But the blow was so strong that you moved his sword aside, and then you're able to batter on the breastplate a bit. That would be your turn, unless there's something else you want to do.
No, that's all.
Okay. Zeusanu. You are downstairs. We'll go downstairs momentarily, unless you want me to stay here.
I was gonna do the same thing again.
Okay. Perfect.
So pop up so I can see into the room. Line up a spell on that guy.
Okay.
And actually, I guess I'm gonna hit him with a crossbow bolt instead of a spell.
So through the wind, so like the doors are not open, so you'd have to break the windows.
Oh, never. All right, then never mind. I don't have another spell that just like is an instantaneous one. I don't think.
Like a line of sight sort of thing.
Yeah, because shatter is like erupts from a point that you can see, so I didn't have to worry about going through a window.
Right, right. I mean, you can break the windows with a spell to then be able to attack next turn if you wished to do that.
Yeah, I'll do that. Also, yeah. But then again, I don't want them. I don't know if I want them coming out in the balcony. You know what? Fuck it. I'm doing it. Break open a window, and then I'll attack the guy again with Tentacool.
Okay. So you Eldritch Blast the windows. Can I just get an attack roll for that?
Oh, now I roll well.
I mean, the damage from it will automatically shatter the windows open. So you Eldritch Blast the windows open, and glass goes across the floor there towards Tentacool. You hear a scream of a woman inside that room. She goes, you hear her say, Rabaz, Harabaz, hold that door. Don't let them in. Some sort of noble woman's voice from you can tell. And you hear a, got it, ma'am. And you can see this figure settling himself and getting ready to fight whatever it is coming through that door plus Tentacool. Um, would you like to fly back down for now? Is that the idea?
I guess I'll like perch on the balcony,
Okay.
and then like be ready to like drop down if he starts coming out towards me.
Gotcha.
And then
Okay.
let's see. Come on, Tentacool. Come on, Tentacool. And another 4.
All right. So he misses with that.
For the 3rd time in a row.
I gotta check one thing. Does Tentacool, can he be killed? What's the deal with
It
that?
doesn't look like it.
So it's just like a tentacle that pops up and then like attacks and stuff.
Yeah. So I just put him in there as like a distraction because he can do damage, but he can't take any damage.
Gotcha. Okay. So then, okay. Cool. That brings us to Harold. What would you like to do?
Um, well, if Harry now hears through the door, presumably that he's got backup and that there's still fighting going on, he's going to come back through the door, and now is
Okay.
the time to do Earth Tremor on those 3.
On 3, I feel like you should be able to hit a lot more than that.
I guess depending on the angle.
You come out of the door like Kramer.
Yeah.
Cue the music.
How big is it?
10. It says 10 foot.
Is
So
it
if you put
square?
it, you can put it basically in the middle of
So
everyone
is it,
and
I
hit
think
all
so.
of
I
them.
guess I guess it's like 10 feet from. Yeah, I guess it's a 10-foot radius. So I guess if I mean I would do it as to try to hit as many people as possible. So.
Yeah, you can do it so you hit all of them, and because
All right.
is it a evocation spell or not?
Yes.
So you can
Let me
sculpt
double
it.
check, but I'm pretty sure. Right, that's my intent. Let me double check though.
Just don't hit Volknar with it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hit you guys.
And you don't need to step any further than the doorway if you don't want to, or like you know what I mean. You don't have to step up into the fray per se.
Okay.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm squishy, so I wouldn't. Uh,
It's hanging with the elf
yeah,
boy.
first level evocation. So yes. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay,
And so it will be a Dex 14 save,
gotcha. So let me make this.
and it will be on a failed. It'll be 1d6.
So the veterans
And
failed.
yeah,
One of the thugs succeeded. That was E that succeeded, and then D failed. So only one of the thugs is going to take half damage, and everyone else failed.
Yeah, so the fails will take 4 damage.
Okay.
It becomes difficult terrain until cleared with and it's knocked prone. So 4 damage and knocked prone to the fails. And I
Gotcha.
think it's nothing to the save.
Oh, it's nothing to the save.
I believe so, yes.
Okay. Let me just give that guy 4 back, and then all these other guys take 4, and they will go prone.
Oh, so it was just yeah, so if it's not like this is like a house, so it just like happens and then it like everything's back to normal. If it was outside, it would make it difficult terrain.
Ah, okay.
So this is just kind of like an instantaneous like try to like earthquake to make them try to just trip basically.
Gotcha. I mean,
Yeah.
they're all prone at this point, except for one of them. So
Except for one, yeah.
I'll just put all these guys prone. They all fall down.
Oh, that's way
Ash.
cooler than my spell.
Yeah. So then Harry will yell out, "Stop fighting! Who's in charge here?"
Go ahead and roll persuasion check.
5.
It's hard to get somebody to stop fighting after you attack them,
Yeah,
especially
but
with
after I
magic.
knocked them on their ass.
In this instance, they're really not interested in stopping. From what you can tell, they're like scrambling. Yeah,
Alright,
they're
then
not
Harry just
stopping.
kind of backs away behind.
Just trying to get their attention by doing
Alistair.
damage to them all.
Goes back over to Alistair.
Gotcha.
This is wild, huh, man? What did
Yeah,
we
what-
walk into?
What the hell was that spell you just did, my friend?
Oh yeah, it's a little trick I had up my sleeve. Worked out perfectly.
Yeah, all I can do is tell
Alright,
jokes.
so sorry. Um, so as this is happening, one of the veterans tries to jump up, succeeds in doing so, runs over, begins stabbing at the guy on the ground, and he gets advantage on this. So he's definitely going to hit, and he gets 2 attacks. And so they both hit. Let's see if he just kills him. Maybe not. He does not kill him. He does do significant amounts of damage, however. Which then brings us to Victor. What would you like to do?
Victor is going to scamper up the stairs. He's going to get next to Volknar, and he's going to see Volknar is just locked on to one of the guards guys, and then he's going to look to his right, and he's going to see one of the, like, a thug guy who's dressed like the other thugs that he was just fighting.
They're on the ground, besides the one.
And Victor is going to raise his sword, and he's going to holler, "Kill them all!" And he's going to attack. He's going to attack C. And that guy's prone, right?
Yeah.
He is.
Nice. All right.
Who's not prone?
All the guys
D.
in white are
okay.
prone.
Okay, so we got 24 to hit.
Yeah, that is a hit.
Oh, 5 damage.
Oh man, I thought that was a critical for a moment. Okay, so 5 damage on C.
On C, yep. And yeah, that's, got shield up. Victor is once again standing his ground.
Gotcha. So that is your turn. I will say, so this guy actually stood up. So he's on. This guy is going to stand up. He's going to move to support his comrades. Actually, he's not. He's going to run into here at the banging and do some things in there. Let me just see. He's going to make some attacks.
Wonder if they got the thing.
So one of those is a hit. Okay, so you hear the sounds of battle from that other room, and I will make it more visible. You can see that he's now fighting Erstal Floxen. Self.
Oh, no.
And so, oops, it didn't work.
I mean, we don't like Flox anymore. He can call off his cronies, so
Every man for himself at this point.
Pretty much.
Yeah, this is a triple threat match right now.
Triple threat match. So yeah, you can see that he's now fighting Erstal Floxen.
Yeah, you guys all have advantage now on those guys. You're welcome.
well,
Doug,
until their turn, then they just stand up.
Yeah.
Dougie will stand up. Speaking of that, he will make some attacks on C because he's got advantage because he's got pack tactics with his guy. He's gonna miss the first attack. Gonna hit the second attack. He is gonna hit on the second attack. So this is on. Oh man, he only did 1 point of damage. Okay, so these thugs are not doing great against the house guards. They are doing some damage. That means that we are back to. So it's Floxen. Sorry, I'm just trying to get through the baddies really quick for you guys. They're kind of softening up each other, basically. Okay. So as Floxen turns, you can see him wipe something on his blade, attack the guard who is fighting with him, and then stab him right in the gut. And you can hear the guard cry out, and he falls over dead. And Floxen turns back around and continues banging on the door. This thug is going to just take 2 quick attacks, pack tactics. He's got, let's see. That's going to hit the guard once, not twice. Let's see. Oh man, he only does 1 point of damage again. So these guards, their armor is holding up, and that brings us to the top of the turn order. Back to Alistair.
All right. I could still like move, like if I wanted to, like around this way and then attack D, right? Or did
Yeah,
that
you
not
can
work?
move. Yeah, you can move through your. So I'm just going to clean this up just for a moment, just so that it's a little clearer. You can move through your own guys to do things, to like attack and stuff. But
Mm-hmm.
you have to end in a different space. I'm gonna say he's
Okay. Okay. And then Alistair will run up behind his comrades and then quickly thrust his rapier and attack the man's number letter D.
Okay.
19.
That's a hit.
And this time he should have his sneak attack.
Yes, definitely.
So 15 total damage.
15 total damage. Go ahead and describe your kill.
A flurry of rapier thrust from behind his comrade, and then the man falls to the ground. Several holes oozing. He's gushing.
Gotcha. And so he falls dead to the ground. Do you disengage back out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I'd
Slipping
return
back
to
out.
behind Victor.
Gotcha. Take a spot, and that brings us to Aerith. What would you like to do?
Okay. So there's only 1 Zent left.
That is correct. and Erstal Floxen.
Um, I'm gonna go for the attack on the Zent.
Going in for the attack on the Zent. That's a
19.
hit. Roll that damage.
9.
None. Oh no.
9.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and describe your kill.
I thrust the scimitar through him. It's
All right.
not a pretty sight.
Yeah, and especially because scimitars are made as slashing weapons instead of piercing. The gore, as you slice in, it is pretty awful. But you hold him and you slice in, and as you pull your blade out, you can see that the cut you made is similar to that of a crescent moon. And the man falls dead on the ground. It's at this moment that as the last Zent dies, that you hear a crashing from the other room, and you can see Erstal Floxen enter the room beyond. I'll just make some of this visible for everyone. You can see him enter the room beyond and step out of sight around the door frame. Is there anything else you'd like to do, Aerith?
No.
Okay. At this point, Veteran B disengages and sprints to the other room. And you can hear him stop in the doorway here. Wait, let me see how many. 2, 3, 4, 6. So he can only get to here, roughly, or to here. Which then brings us to this guy. Zusanu, you're perched on the windowsill, and you can see the half-orc in the room swinging his weapon at Tentacool and realizing he can't hit it, and then saying, "Oh, fuck this," and bursting through the doors, saying, "I'm gonna get you, little bird," and holding this position.
Okay.
Veteran C will do the following. Veteran C is going to take an attack at Aerith. He's like, "Oh, my comrades." Does a 18 hit?
An 18?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and he's going to do 5 points of slashing damage at you with his longsword. And that will be his turn, which brings us to Volknar.
So he's not on the ground anymore.
No. He stood up.
We're
Sorry.
back on the ground, Volknar.
I'll get behind him. Maybe get some sort of advantage here.
Yeah, you're flanking.
And swing the great axe. Advantage. 22 to hit.
That is a hit.
We have like no reason to kill these people.
I'm
What do you
raging.
mean?
Like we're just doing it. We just like walked in and started massacring.
Oh, we're after the gem.
Yeah, they're
We
gonna
have
Look,
a
the
goal.
massacre had already occurred. We're just piling on the dead bodies.
Yeah.
We did not
All
start
right.
this massacre, but we are gonna finish it.
Volknar, you do 7 damage to the veteran. He does take hits. He's definitely bloodied. He's not doing well, but he does not die. Would you like to take your bonus?
Yeah, do I get advantage for that too?
Yep. That is a hit.
16. Oh, that was 7 plus 2, so that was because I'm still raging.
Oh, gotcha. So 2 more, and then it would be.
Hits
Go ahead
him
and describe your
cold.
kill.
Yeah, I swing the axe and it goes to the back of his breastplate. And yeah, just kills him.
Okay. Um, is there any movement you want to use, or are you good there?
I'm gonna go over here and open this door.
Oh wow. Okay. And as you do that, the following scene unfolds before you. A room. Oops. Oh, stupid thing. Sorry. I have to just get finicky with the fog of war tool for a moment. So you can see a woman standing near the door holding a sword, though she seems unsure with it in general, I would say. And as the room opens fully up before you, you can see that it's a pretty ornate bedroom. This woman is standing there holding a sword, unsure of herself. There's a black tentacle, sort of waving lazily in the corner, and you can see this orc stepping past it, out some doors that have shattered glass. The fire is lit. There's a door to the south, right here, and one of these chairs is actually pushed up against that door. There is a curtain that is pulled fully across here, but that you suspect is probably like a bathroom or something of that nature, just based on the fact that there's like towels and stuff poking out from underneath. Um, and this woman gives a shriek as you open the door.
Volkner with his bloody axe and other people's blood all over him. He's like, "Hey, baby."
Nice.
It gives her a wink.
Zeusany, what would you like to do?
Um, I need to get out of this guy's range. Is there like a roof, like on top of this?
Yes.
How high up is it?
It is 15 feet up, or it's a 10 foot up, and then like to get up on the pitch, it would be another 5, so roughly 15.
Is it? Do I think that the orc would be able to climb on the roof after me?
Potentially, but you're not sure. You did just hear a scream from inside.
Oh, true. So maybe he'll. So let's see. So I am going to first. I'm going to hit him with a crossbow bolt, or try to. We have been rolling. 19.
That is a hit.
All right. So 10 damage to him from that, and then I am going to. Let's see. Fly up and perch on the top of the roof over here, so that I know he can't get to me. And then
Gotcha.
Tentacool is going to hit him from behind. Is that, do I get like flanking? Would he get
No,
flanking?
no, not for a tentacle like that. You can hit him, but
Nat
no
20!
oh wow,
There we go. Tentacool finally redeems himself for another 16 damage.
that's a pretty good roll.
So
Some redemption
26
there.
damage altogether in that turn.
And so as the crossbow bolt hits him, he sort of falls back towards Tentacool a little bit, which is then able to just like absolutely lash into him. And you can see that it's beginning to take its toll on this guy. That said, I think that's your full turn by the looks of it. So I
Yep.
think it's Harold. Harald.
Harold. Oh no,
Hey,
Oh,
we.
no,
There's
did he fall
still.
asleep?
No, I'm good.
we
So there's
lost him.
Wait, you can't hear me?
I can't hear.
No, we can hear you.
So there's still. Is this guy prone or is he back up?
They're all back up.
I'll back up. All right. Well, Harry's gonna get in the fray and attack this guy. the
Okay.
D. Let's go with. Try to save some spell slots. So we'll go with the Firebolt.
Okay.
Classic cantrip.
11 to hit.
It does not hit.
Actually, and I'm gonna use. I don't think I've used any of my lucky stuff at all. So
Nice. Yeah.
we use
First
lucky.
time.
How about 17?
That's exactly what you needed to hit.
Nice.
Perfect.
That's a pretty dope feat.
2 damage.
The firebolt does impact upon him. He's like, "Ow, ow, hot, hot." Um, and that would be. Is that your full turn?
Yeah. Let's see. How big is this room? Yeah. No, Harry's staying where he is.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Cool. You hear a shout of "Help! Help me!" In the room beyond that Erstal Floxen barged his way into. And you can hear Erstal say, "Shut up, or your blood's gonna spill everywhere." Um, the veteran who is closest to Aerith will charge at Volknar, switching to a spear, and he will get 2 attacks against Volknar. Aerith, if you would like, you also can make an attack of opportunity against him.
Okay.
That is going to be a 21 to hit Volknar, and then it's also going to be a 17 to hit Volknar.
Ooh, oof, both hits.
Okay.
I miss.
And that'll be 16 total points of damage against you, Volknar.
Gross.
Aren't you raging though? Don't you take half damage?
Is that a thing?
Yeah, that's part of
Yeah,
it.
when you rage, you take half damage. I think.
Yeah.
It doesn't say that in it.
It does.
Yeah, resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Aerith, your scimitar attack bounces off of his breastplate as he goes by you.
As
Um,
expected.
That does, however, bring us to Victor. What would you like to do?
Victor. Let's get a little fork in the road here. We'll see what's going on this way. I think that's 25 feet.
Okay. So you can see the following. Erstal Floxen has grabbed an individual and has a blade up to his throat in a threatening manner.
Okay.
I will do...
And this is and B is there to save this noble guy, right?
Correct. And so let me just label Erstal for you so it's a little more clear.
Okay. So yeah, I would attack B.
Okay. Go ahead and make
They
your roll. Oh, nice.
20.
That is a hit.
And so 8 damage, and then I think we'll trip this guy.
Oh, okay. Go for it.
So 'cause he has to roll a 14 dex strength save of 14.
I got an 8. So he
All
failed,
right.
so he's prone.
Yep, and takes 1 extra damage.
Gotcha. So he's prone and not doing well. Full turn?
Yep.
Okay. That brings us to this guy who's dead. That guy who's dead. This guy's dead. Ursula Floxen will grab this nobleman and say, "No more fighting. I'm gonna go get the fucking Stone of Galore." And he's going to drag him, and I'll drag the two of them. He's gonna drag him towards and past you. You can do whatever you want, obviously, but he's going to drag them over the guard who does not react. And do you let them past or not, Victor?
Hmm. Hmm. I think Victor is going to. He's gonna attack. Erstel.
Okay. So you're gonna. So as he attempts to go by you, you can take an attack of opportunity, and then it'll stop him. And so he'll
Hmm.
drop the guy and
I got an
become
11.
engaged with you. That actually might hit. Let me just double check.
Ooh.
You're out there, Floxen. That does not hit.
I think it's enough to
yeah.
stop him. So
Yeah.
I guess we're killing Ursel.
yeah.
So that would be Ursula Floxen's turn. That brings us back to the top of the order to Alistair. What would you like to do?
Alistair sees his orcish friend getting flanked and runs up and from behind goes to stab at the man.
Go for it.
Is this an advantage?
Yep.
Okay. All right, 21.
That's a hit.
11 plus the sneak.
Oh, that's exactly what you needed. Go ahead and describe your kill.
I quickly run up from behind and pull at the rapier. Stab, 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 stab at the back of the guy's neck, severing his spine.
Gotcha. And he falls dead, and you hear a shriek once more from the woman in the room, looking at this barbarous act, this entire hallway filled with blood and viscera of her dead guards and their attackers. Would you like to use any more movement bonus action?
Yep. I'm gonna go back on my friend and be like, I got your back.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Oh, oops. So.
No, not you. I already saved you.
Aerith, what would you like to do?
Um, I guess I come in here. Is it too late to cast Bless?
No, you can cast whatever you want.
So I bless. I bless Victor. I bless Alistair. And
You said you were out of level 1 spells, right?
yeah, I'm using a level 2 spell.
So I think you get one extra person for upcasting, but I'm not sure about that. I have to double check.
I think that's right.
Yeah, I do. So I give it to all the boys that are right nearby. So
Okay.
I can do 4.
You could do yourself as well.
Oh yeah. I think it's better spent on the others.
Okay. So we've got Victor, Alistair, Folknar, and Harold.
Yep.
Okay. So you are all blessed.
What's that mean?
Blest. Which then brings us to that guy's dead. This guy's probably going to die in just a moment. He will make an attack. That will hit Hurstel, but it's not really going to matter. Woman takes one look at Volknar and screams, "Please don't kill us. Whatever you want, we'll give it over." And she will disengage and she will sprint over to this door and be like, "Just don't kill my children." And she's like sort of cowering on the chair against the door, slash like trying to hold her sword up to protect supposedly children behind the door. The other guy will run in. 3, 4, 5, 6. And you are going to get assaulted by this guy.
What an asshole.
Oh yeah. He's gonna make 3 attacks against you. I should make these public. The first one misses. It was a 5. The second one is going to be 11. That's a miss. Does a 14 hit?
Nope. AC 15.
Damn. Okay.
Damn, what's this +8 shit on a
A
morning star?
morning star, yeah, it's like a mace-looking thing, right?
Yeah, like a flail with spikes on it, right?
He's still missing with a +8 though. You're getting lucky.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, I just rolled like shit there. That will be his turn, and he's blocking you from entering the door from this direction at this point. Volknar, it is your turn.
Gotta shove him out of the way and go kill the woman. No, just kidding. I'm. Yeah, he's blocking the door, so I can't get behind him for an advantage. So I think I'm just gonna attack him.
Okay.
14.
That is a miss.
You're
He's
blessed.
able to dodge it. Oh yeah.
D4.
A D4.
Yep, you could be saved.
I'm sorry, that was actually a hit.
Oh, not needed. But still fun to roll an extra dice anyway.
Yeah, I'm rolling it anyway. 3. Okay.
Okay, so it's definitely a
17.
hit.
8 +2, 10.
Okay. And are you going to take frenzy attack on him?
Yep.
That is also a hit.
You know, just for fun. Ah. 5 +2.
Okay. So 60.
Still 17 damage total.
And so he is bloodied at this point. He's not doing great. Not doing where he would like to be, I should say. Anything else you'd like to do? That was your attack and your bonus, so you have movement.
Can he move through me or no? If I can't.
He cannot move through you either. Yeah.
All right.
You guys are stalemated in the doorway. Okay. That would bring us to Zeustanu. What would you like to do?
Let's see, how far away am I now? So it looks like with my movement, I can fly like right inside the door. What's the name of the things that we're looking for? Like the 3 keys to open the whatever.
The stone and the eyes of Galore?
Yeah, the stone of galore. The eyes of galore.
So I guess I would point my crossbow menacingly while magic. Actually, yeah, just point my crossbow menacingly at the lady and tell her, "Hand over the eye of galore, and you won't get hurt."
What are we doing? We're just like bandits now.
And she replies back. She says, "No, you're after the stone. You can't have it. You can't have it." She's like cowering still, sort of on the chair, sort of at the door.
So I guess that response is the stone more important than your life?
Make a persuasion check.
You never played D&D, my brother.
Oof.
Being a bandit in blackmail is normal D&D stuff.
I rolled a 2.
I mean, it's not really. I don't really play games like that though.
All right, so she says, "No, you can't have it. Rabaz will get you out of here." And you can see that she's scared, but she's also confident in her bodyguard.
So I would fire a crossbow bolt at her, trying to miss her, but just to scare her even more.
Okay, go ahead and just give me an attack roll. If you get under a 5, this could go poorly.
Ooh, I rolled 16.
Okay, so the crossbow bolt thumps into the wall nearby, giving you advantage on your next interaction with her. And I assume that would probably be an intimidation next time.
Yep, and then I'm gonna move Tentacool over behind him again.
Okay.
Pop up out of the ground and surprise him.
Gotcha.
23 to hit.
That's a hit.
11 damage.
Nice.
I've done a shitload of damage to this guy in the past 2 turns.
Have
Made up for all the
he-
missing you did before.
He has
Right.
taken 70 points of damage.
Damn. And then
That
I'm
It's
out
a
of,
big
out of
fella.
movement.
Brings us to Harry.
Harry is gonna come into the room.
The guy I'm fighting has taken 70 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Yeah, you're standing toe to toe with him.
You got this, Volknar.
Oh, how do I put my health on my character?
Oh, if you double click on your token, and then you in the label,
Oh,
you
I
type
guess
it in.
name them or whatever.
So Harry, what are you doing?
Harry is going to attack. Shoot a firebolt at the guy that's engaged with Volknar.
Okay.
Is it is he in the way of that, or can I hit him?
Yeah, he's got
Are they tussling, or is it is he just
quarter.
blocking them?
He's got quarter cover, so he'll have a little bit of a bonus to his AC for this.
You got this, Harry.
Fine, yeah. Uh, 23
That's a hit.
nice.
for 4 damage.
So you do 4 damage to him. Yeah. Anything else you would like to do on this turn?
I can't go anywhere. I guess sit back and watch what's gonna happen. Both directions.
Okay. The guy who had been grabbed by Ursula Floxen runs over to the window, unlatches it, opens it, and looks like he's about to jump out. And I think he's going to. He's going to jump out the window. So let me see how much damage he takes from this off the second floor.
Nice.
He fails his dexterity saving throw badly. So
And
I'm
breaks
gonna
his
roll
ankle.
2d6. He's actually going to take 2d6. This might kill him. It does not kill him, but you hear, oh, like he's like a falls and hurts himself. And he is slowed. He is hobbled. So he's going to sort of begin to go this way. Urstul Floxen is like, God damn it! Just like screaming, and he's in a rage because of this. Victor, what would you like to do?
Well, I mean, I want to chase that guy, but let's see here. So is B still? Did B get up?
B did get up, yes.
Okay. So both these guys, both Ursula and B, would have an attack of opportunity if I moved.
Correct.
let's Ursel seems like he's in the most wrong here, so we'll attack him.
Okay.
And then roll our bless here. So 13
Does not hit.
does not hit. Let's action surge this.
Okay.
And go for another attack on him.
A worthy foe.
Yeah. Okay, so the 19
That's definitely a hit.
will hit. And then we will slash and damage. And then we'll try to trip him.
Okay. It does 8 damage via that.
When you hit level 5, are you gonna have like 6 attacks per turn?
Level 5. So if I get extra attack, I'll have 4 attacks if I use action surge.
That's nutty.
And he saved on his strength saving throw.
Okay. So you took 1 extra damage. I keep rolling 1s on those.
Yeah. But
Dice
he
have
is
not been in our favor tonight.
he is bloodied now, by the way.
Okay. And then yeah, I think Alistair saw that guy jump out a window, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, you would have seen that, Alistair. And in fact, Aerith would have even potentially been able to see that.
Yeah. All right.
I don't think he's gonna make it far from our bird boy.
Be sick if he just got plucked off the ground like a little rodent.
Right? Like, I wish we were strong enough to be able to carry guys too.
Where's Owl Boy?
He's still hanging out in the tree.
Okay, so
he
whose
wouldn't have
turn?
came inside with us.
So it's actually Urstel Floxen's turn. He'll go, "You idiots, you fools, you know not what you've done." He will. Gosh, let me think. He will just make an attack to stab the last guard there. He's gonna hit him. He's gonna kill him actually. That guard did not have very much health left. So he kills the guard. And then he goes, he's gonna call the guards. I'm gonna fuckers. And he just jumps out the window himself. So he is going to potentially take some damage as well. Let's see if he makes his save. He does make his save. He's only going to take 1d6. He ends up taking 6 damage from that.
What about our attack of opportunity?
And you get that as well.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
let's do it.
You definitely don't want the guards called.
Yeah, right.
And we roll the bless you. 16.
That's it.
Okay.
Nice.
Another
Fucker Flux is not getting away.
8 damage.
Okay. So you do another 8 damage to him. He's still bloodied, very hurt, and even more hurt. And he's also like hobbling down the street after this guy. And he's catching up with him. And he's like trying to grab at him. Go ahead, Alistair. What would you like to do?
Alistair heroically runs and dives out the window after them.
Yeah.
Dexterity saving throw, please.
You should have gone out this window, tackled him from the window.
Dex save. Well, I get a +4 here. Or the D4.
So you're actually okay. You're gonna take okay.
15.
You made your save. Go ahead and take 1d6 points of damage.
Okay. Three.
You're not hobbled or anything. You're okay. But you do take 3 points of damage from the fall, and you can continue moving as normal.
Okay. If I'm behind Ursel, I'm gonna sneak up from behind him and go for the kill, try to get a backstab on this fool.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack, and you are technically flanking him with somebody who is engaged in battle with him. So I will give you sneak attack on this.
Oh
shit.
All right.
The ultimate
So
betrayal.
do I get the advantage as well?
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
In this instance, I think it makes sense.
All right. So
That's a hit.
22, 11, plus the sneaks, 20 damage.
Damn.
Go ahead and describe your kill.
Alistair walks up and then whispers in him. He's like, "You forget something?" And then just quickly stabs him like in the kidneys, and then
Okay.
in the lungs from behind.
And the noble looks appreciative and then simultaneously terrified, and he's like, if you killed him, who the fuck are you? And you can see that there's like serious fear in his eyes as he's saying this, looking at you.
I have to say something cool to that after that display. What's the thing called
Prestige
that we're after the eye? Or the
Ev Galar.
depends. Where's the eye of Gilar?
Roll an intimidation check at advantage.
Okay. Oh my god, they're both fours.
Oh man, that's brutal. Um, he goes, "Oh, I'm not going to tell you anything." He's not screaming yet, but he looks like he is about to call for the guards soon. Is what I'll say to that. So I'm going to say that's the end of your turn. We'll go to Aerith at this point.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go over here and help kill the bodyguard.
Okay.
13.
That is a hit. Your
Hit.
scimitar.
8.
Okay. You're able to find a gap in the fighting between the two half orcs, and at one point you're able to slash up, and you deal 8 points of slashing damage on this guy. That brings us to Yella Grelhund, and she goes, "Everyone, stop! Just stop now! If I hand over the stone, get the fuck out of my house. I don't want to see any of you ever again."
Deal. Zusanu would yell out.
Sorry, what would you say?
Deal.
Okay. And she goes, "Prabaz, lay down your arms." And he immediately puts his weapons down. What do you guys do?
Execute him.
I'd approach her and hold out my hand for her to give me the stone.
Okay. She pulls the Stone of Galore out of her pocket, and she does so. Let me send you the image that I have. Where is
Would
this?
we know what it looks like?
I was wondering that too. Like, how do we know it's real?
So
It was
this is
described
what...
to us.
Yeah, because that lady, didn't that lady have?
But I
Wait,
don't think
did that
we've
lady
ever
have like a necklace or something? That
Yeah,
was...
she had one of the keys to it. There's 3 like gems that go into the key.
Oh, okay.
So
And
this
she
is
has
what
one of
she
them.
hands you. She hands you a stone, a green stone that is roughly 6 inches long. It is strange to the touch, almost as if, I mean, it's cold, right? It's a stone, and yet the texture is almost one that was leather at one point in time, turned to stone, with insets made for 3 spots, the eyes that could be set into the stone itself.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
And she
So we
goes,
have
I don't have anything else."
How would we verify that this is the stone?
I think we
Should
just
I
kill
get
the
like
guy.
Are we still in initiative?
We're kind of out of initiative at this point. I
Uh,
will say like we'll bounce between this
Yeah.
and Alistair
Get Harold over there, and he can do the rolls for that probably.
Harry, call him
Right.
over.
Is there anything just like make sure she's like telling the truth? Make sure she doesn't actually have one of the stones that goes in there on her. It seems sus that she has this, but
Yeah,
you know.
Harry comes running through.
Okay.
Harry, she gave us the stone. We just got to verify that this is actually the stone, and that she's not lying and doesn't have anything else that goes with it. That she doesn't have any of the eyes. If we can hang out for 10 minutes, I can cast detect magic. That might help, unless Harry can like verify without.
Yeah, can I do like a history check? What I know?
Or do you have any spell slots left for detect thoughts?
Yeah,
Should we maybe cast that and interrogate her a little bit?
I think I get the impression she's pretty honest. I think we can just ask her.
You guys can always make insight checks as well if you'd like.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm saying
Alright,
you could have
what's
rolled
your-
on
Yeah,
her.
because Harold can roll for it, and if he gets bad, he just do his lucky thing, and
Yeah. Oh, I
True.
also I'm still blessed, so yeah,
Yeah.
I gotta let me do my insight. So I got a 14 plus a
Is-
D4.
I think bless is only for attack rolls and saving throws.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right. Well, 14 then on
Okay.
insight.
Between her terror and the fact that she handed this over willingly, and you've been piecing together other individuals who you think you have the stones, you think she's being honest.
And where's and then Harry would ask her where the three stones are.
My understanding is that oh god, we're now going to be enemies of all three of them. It sounds like to me the Zents have one, the Xanathars had one or two, and maybe somebody else has one, but it's not clear.
You don't know where any of them are?
Look, we were just trying to sell to the highest bidder, and then they just tried to take it from us. Um, it is at this moment that something else very odd and very different happens. Floating in through the balcony is nothing other than a large eyeball-looking creature. Send you an image of this
What
so
the
you can
fuck?
Is it the
idea of what it
Xanathar
looks
guy?
like. It is similar to the Xanathar guy in some ways, and yet stranger looking, less complex, so there's less tentacles. It looks at around the room and then begins to leave.
Ooh.
Like
Oh God, they know.
once I saw him come in, could I have like tried to hide the stone, like quickly put it in my
Yeah.
pocket or something to try to make it so we couldn't see it?
Make a sleight of hand.
Ugh, 10.
The creature looks and then just turns around and leaves. And begins to. And it's like hovering / flying.
What the hell was
Can I
that?
roll
I would
jack?
I guess I'd hand the stone to Harry and I'd yell over to Aerith, be like, Aerith, we gotta stop that thing. Let's go.
Okay.
And then make a move to chase after it.
Okay. So this is where we're gonna pick up next time with you guys. You guys will be chasing after it's called a gazer. Gazer. Harold, you will be potentially talking to Lady Grelhund and Volknar as well. Victor and Alistair, we'll pick up with you guys for a moment before we end the game, and then we'll see what happens.
Alistair just run up to the guy and then just like put his hand over his mouth and be like, keep your mouth shut. Noble. Let's get back
Okay.
inside.
Give me an intimidation check.
Nat 20.
Okay. So he goes, Okay, and he can like barely walk, so you kind of have to help him walk. But he points you around the corner. He says, "There's a door to the kitchens around there," and you know there is because that's actually where you saw blood on the door handle originally.
Hmm. Okay.
So
Well,
he'll lead you back over there, and you'll enter the kitchens. We will put you there on the first floor for the like start of the next game,
okay.
next session. Um, let's see. So I'll put you guys there. You'll be on the first floor. I think that'll make sense for everyone else to be where they are at this time. Victor, what are you doing?
Probably see what's going on with the rest of the gang.
Okay. And that is where you'll be with everyone else in the other room.
Yep.
And we'll pick up there. And so on the first floor, bottom right of the full manor, Victor or Alistair and Lord Grailhund are there, and everybody else is back upstairs. Cool. This is where we'll pick it up next time. The birds will be flying. The rest will be interrogating and/or figuring out what to do next.
Very good.
Nice.
Good stuff, boys.
Oh, good session.
Yeah, good game, guys.